Hey, what's up everybody? I hope you all are having a great day and a great start to your week. So today I want to talk about pressure and how pressure I feel is mostly mental for the most part. Now there's some extreme examples where I do feel that outside things can be the cause of that pressure. And a lot of it is drastic, and a lot of that is like life or death situations where the human element takes over, and I'm not talking about that. What I'm talking about is a lot of things that we're doing in our life, or maybe even at our work, where the pressure that we're feeling is mostly in here. I remember seeing a quote of a baseball player. I don't remember who actually said it, so I'm not going to say who said it because I don't remember who said it. Where a player who got called up, and they asked this person, "Do you feel pressure when you are playing in the majors?" And he told him, "This game is the same game you've been playing ever since Little League. Only there are more people in the stands." And I think that kind of oversimplifies it, but it kind of gets across the point that it's mostly in your head. Now, it's normal for a player to get caught up, and they're going to be facing the best competition in the world, and they're going to be nervous. It's the first time in the majors. They've been dreaming about this ever since they were a kid. It's normal to feel that kind of nerves. Now, how can we use this in our everyday lives? So for me, I feel the most pressure when I am facing a deadline. And most of the time, that pressure comes down when that deadline is counting down. And most of the time, I realize it's kind of my fault. That I've kind of set this pressure on myself, not just mentally, but also that I had weeks in advance time, and I'm just only doing this right now. So if you feel that pressure when you're facing a deadline, my advice for that is to start as soon as possible, to not procrastinate, to not delay, because oftentimes we put that pressure on ourselves because we oftentimes delay it. Now, there are other times when we feel pressure when we're tasked to do something like maybe public speaking, for example. Maybe we got to stand up and do a presentation. Now, I feel that pressure is mostly, for the most part, mental, because we're afraid of being judged. We're afraid of being perfect when it's never going to go perfectly, no matter how much time you do it. No matter how much time I prep these videos and do these videos, I often always rewatch it back and say to myself, "Well, I could have done this better," or I could have also said this, So don't really worry too much about being perfect. Don't really worry about being judged, because people are going to judge you both negatively and positively no matter what you do. It is just go. The main thing is just to go out there, and one I think is practice in your head of doing it. Like how in sports they do pre-game planning. I was reading a Brendon Burchard book, and he was always talking about planning ahead on that presentation that you're doing. And another thing is to go out there and just be yourself and have fun, and have the confidence to know that you know your stuff as well, because you did the preparation, you did the study, and you did the practice in your head, or even on camera or in the mirror. And but I think a lot of the times it's really just mentally in our head, and we tend to put those kind of pressure on ourselves about it, whether it's because of perfectionism or fear of judgment, or stuff like that. Sometimes it's just pressure that we build within our heads. So that's what I want to kind of talk with you about. The main thing I want you to get out of this video is I feel that pressure can be caused from lack of preparation, and mentally we kind of do that for ourselves as well. But I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you got something in this video. If you have any shout-outs or future videos, please in the comment section below. And if you have any, if you want to make sure you come on a schedule at home on things you love to do, please visit my website, BrentStock.com, to learn more. And I hope you have a great rest of your day, and a great rest of your week. I'll talk to you next time. Okay, bye everybody.